Makashvili, 27 years old, as is the American, who is 3 inches taller and will have the reach advantage. Which for Makashvili, black trunks for Jackson, who comes out swinging.
And Makashvili just walking towards him with his hands down at the beginning of the round, almost disdainfully.
Damon Jackson in a real traditional type of boxing stance here early. And he gets a jab to score.
Yeah, good boxing technique by Jackson. Real classic stance, as you said.
High kick. Throws a high kick.
I like how he set that up, though, Mike. Stepped in with the jab and used it to shield the high kick. Good inside kick by Makashvili.
Nice duck under. Jackson really looking to pressure early.
And he's doing it behind that jab, Mike. One of the most underutilized weapons in MMA.
Led with the double jab there. Good right hand by Makashvili. Both men, as Joe mentioned, purple belts in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. 7 of 9 wins for Jackson in his pro career have come by submission.
Jackson was a very good wrestler as well. NAIA All-American. But he was having very good success on his feet. Interested to see where this fight eventually goes.
Jackson, a wrestler, Joe, as you alluded to, said he got interested in MMA by watching season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter.
Who didn't?
Yeah, exactly, right?
That's really what made the sport.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of crazy.
Became the cool thing to do. They battle for position.
And Makashvili turning Jackson around now. Looking to take him down.
Gasper Oliver making sure neither fighter grabs the fence.
Good job by Damon turning it around, getting double underhooks now.
Work, guys.
The knees being thrown by Makashvili. Not a whole lot on him, though. That one was pretty good. With that side knee into the lower body of Damon Jackson. Jackson not only said he believes his strength is his grappling, but he said he's very persistent and patient with it, which is what we may be seeing right here.
Well, what I was most impressed when he first came out was it looked like there were some real good improvements in his striking technique. I mean, he's 27 years old, he's working hard, and he's getting better all the time, as is Makashvili.
Break it up, come on, that's our fight. Come on, ready? Come on.
Gasper Oliver separates him.
It's one of the most exciting things about the sport is watching guys improve. There's a good right hand over the top by Makashvili.
Quick hands by Makashvili.
Nice
Jackson
left hook there.
Stayed out of the way. Oh, there he connected. Makashvili's explosive. Miss. Sprawled. Working hard for the takedown, Damon Jackson. Joe, you started to talk about how it's fun to watch the improvement of our fighters. That takes us right to our main event. Ryan Bader, once a wrestler, now full-fledged mixed martial artist.
Yeah, that's a really good point, Mike. I was so impressed with him in his last fight against Rashad Evans because, you know, Rashad is a former light heavyweight champion. He's a very experienced guy, and granted, Rashad was coming off of a long layoff, but Ryan Bader looked outstanding. He looked outstanding in the Oven St. Preux fight as well, which was a very dangerous fight for him. St. Preux explosive and dynamic, and I think Ryan Bader did a spectacular job. His ability to mix things up between his grappling and his striking, and the overall comfort level of his striking has really been the biggest marks of improvement.
And of course, in our main event later on Fox, Ryan Bader fights Rashad Evans' teammate, Anthony Rumble Johnson,
who might be the scariest guy in the
I'm pretty sure he is.
Keep working those strikes, Damon. Keep working
30
those
seconds
strikes.
in the first of this fight.
Strike again. 30 seconds.
Yeah, there is a cut, and it looks like it's on the right eye, or under the right eye of Damon Jackson, excuse me. Damon Jackson going low here. Good defense so far by Makashvili.
Final seconds of round one.
Jackson's just going to hang on here until this round ends. No takedowns completed in this round, but a lot of attempts, and as we said many times, that is absolutely grueling. You can see it here. That is where he got cut. It was that sneaky left hook by Makashvili. Here it is.
Sit. He's good. Beautiful job. You won the round. Listen to me. You're fine. Listen to me. Yeah, you're fine. You're good. It's not in that. Listen to me. You're winning with the hands. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I need those hands first. Don't back up with your head up. You understand? You got to keep working those angles, and you got to be first.
What am I hitting?
Whenever you're first, you're hitting with that jab. You keep doubling that jab up, and then throw that right hand. Keep your feet together and get close to him. You're stronger than him. You're controlling him here, but the ref is going to pull you away if you don't do more damage. Break away. Throw that elbow in that left hook, then reshoot a shot.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there's nothing he's doing spectacular. Hit you with one punch the whole round. You're a way busier fighter.
Yes, sir.
I need you to be first with that lead hand. I need you to be aggressive. Double pump that jab. Land that right hand. I need 3 and 4 punches together. You won that round. 3 and 4 together.
The Spider returns here exclusively on UFC Fight Pass. The most dominant champion in UFC history, Anderson Silva, fights Ultimate Fighter winner Michael Bisping, 4 p.m. Eastern. February 27th. That's a Saturday right here on UFC Fight Pass. Round 2. You heard the advice in the corner, Damon Jackson. Double up that jab and land that right again. And he's in that classic stance as we saw at the beginning of round number 1. Pushing forward. Kick.
Landed on the arms of Makashvili. Good right hand there by Jackson.
Makashvili really likes to duck his head and just throw thunder. Shuffle the footwork. Jackson's still able to land a kick. Quick kick by Makashvili. And another switch.
Another one. He's nice with that switch kick off the left leg.
Makashvili hands low. There's that connection again. Ducking and coming forward.
He just shook out his left hand, Mike, after he landed that left hook, so let's keep an eye on that. A lot of times when a fighter shakes out a hand after a hard punch like that, it might be injured. He lands a right there.
Makashvili with the double underhooks, looking to prevent another takedown attempt by Damon Jackson. Makashvili definitely imposing his will here with just over a minute remaining in the fight.
Jackson back up to his feet here. Oh,
Yep.
Time.
illegal knee.
Come over here. Come on over here. Come on over here.
The need to a grounded fighter.
Well, let's take a look at that and see if it was an errant knee,
Illegal
if he was
to the knee, to the head.
he
You
timed it
understand,
bad.
right?
Let's take a look at it here. Hand clearly down. Well, you know, it looked to me like he was
Illegal knee
kind
to
of
the
trying to
head
hit
while
the
the fighter
shoulder.
was grounded.
Do we have another angle for that? Possibly we could see where it impacted first.
Okay.
Because you are allowed
Turn
in
around,
that
let me see.
position to knee the shoulder, to knee the body. Let's see one more time. When a guy is grounded, meaning when he has one hand on the ground, you're not allowed to knee in the head. Man, I don't know.
It's close, Joe.
It looked to
It really
me like
was.
he was going for the shoulder. I'd like to see it if there was another angle, perhaps,
Watch
where we
those
could
knees
see.
while he's on the ground, okay? I
That
understand you're
angle
sorry.
looked more like
Just
shoulder,
watch.
didn't it?
It looked like shoulder to me. One more time. Let's see it here. Look at this.
ready?
No, he hit him in the
Ready?
head. He
Fight.
definitely hit him in the head there. That's why we have multiple cameras.
Absolutely.
But it could easily have been an attempt at the shoulder, which is a legal move.
And he thought that Jackson was on his way up, too.
Yes.
He would have
Yeah.
waited a half second, maybe
Oh,
Jackson's
eye
arm
pull.
comes up.
Eye pull.
And now we get another unfortunate event.
Oh, man.
Time. Go over there. Yeah. Go over there.
And Makashvili is throwing his arms up like he doesn't believe it, but I saw it go right in
Hey,
there.
hey. Stay right there. You can't go over there. Stay right there.
Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt, 100%. 100% eye poke. Let's say it one more time, just right in there, no doubt about it.
Come here. 1 point. 1 point. 1 point.
Wow, wait.
Point deduction.
Knee to the head and the eye poke.
Oh, wow.
He's combining the
Yes, he
two
did.
mistakes.
I would like to talk to Mark Ratner about that if we could.
So a
All right,
point
you want the doctor to
deducted
see?
for the knee to the head and the eye poke.
I feel like that's very unusual. Can we speak to Mark Ratner here?
Yes, that's very unusual. He combined the penalties. I have not seen that. One was an accidental knee, really, and an accidental eye poke. Pretty quick. I would not take a point away there.
I agree with you, Mark.
And that's what I was going to ask too, Joe. Mark, did you agree with that decision? And primarily, you didn't.
No, it's an accident and no intent whatsoever. Even on the first knee to the side of the head, it looked like he was trying to raise up any second. So.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mark. I think he just felt like he was in a position where the fighter was, unfortunately, Jackson was fouled twice in a row, and he just felt the need to somehow or another even things out. But Jackson was really badly eye poked. There's no question about that.
Mark, we're late in the fight. If Damon Jackson can't continue, what are we looking at?
If he cannot continue, then we have to score the round at that point.
He's ready.
And go to the scorecard.
Interesting. I'm Mark Ratner, our
Watch your
VP
fingers.
of Regulatory
You've been doing
Affairs.
It the whole
Thank
time.
you, Mark.
I've been watching you. Okay. Thank you. Ready? Ready? Fight.
Makashvili has to storm out like this and feel like he needs a finish with the point deduction, Joe.
He's got to be in desperation mode here. And meanwhile, Jackson is the one pressing. And he goes for that high kick again behind the jab. Makashvili with a kick.
That is a major deduction in a fight this close.
Good kick to the body there by Jackson.
It's never good, but this fight was very even. Point deducted for Makashvili. 15 seconds left in the fight.
Makashvili drops
10
down for a
seconds.
single. Makashvili looking for a takedown here.
What a pace here at the end for Makashvili. May not be enough though. We could also face a draw with that point deduction. It's in the hands of the judges now.
Interesting considering in that round, Makashvili had taken him down. But I'd given the first 2 rounds to Jackson.
You did, yeah.
I mean, I just feel like there's a nice left hook there. I just feel like it's hard when one guy is doing all the pressuring, the slight advantage and strikes landed, and there's a takedown early. And let's take a look at that illegal knee again. And there's the accidental eye poke.
And you said it right, accidental. And the knee was close, as Mark Ratner alluded to. Jackson looked like he was on his way up.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. It's
Very
interesting
much
to
so.
see how this is scored.
Makashvili representing his home country of Georgia, as well as the U.S., fighting out of Oceanside, New York. Judges rendering their decision. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 29-27, Jackson. 28-28, and also 28-28. The decision for this fight is a majority draw.
There you go, Joe. Just as we alluded to, with that point deduction, we could have ourselves a draw, and we do.
Yeah, I can't say I agree with that, but I also don't agree with the point deduction, so it's pretty tricky.